Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see, we have entered the complex of the Great Pyramid. Take a look at this. So incredible. Right here in front of us, this is the Great Sphinx of Giza. And just to give you guys a little bit of information, if you want to enter this area, the price is about 360 Egyptian pounds or 180 pounds for students. But anyways, now that we've come here to the Great Sphinx, I wanted to get a little bit better of a side view. Now we could actually see the full structure in its presence, and you can easily see right away from the bottom almost looks like it's perfect, completely preserved. Maybe they might have done a little bit of restoration, but easily you can definitely see how the top area, it looks like it's a little bit cut in the middle. And then once you get up to the top, you can easily see the cuts. And there's no denying that, I don't know, I can't tell you, but in my opinion, the topper layer was reconstruction. And you can just see, in my opinion, over there, that looks like perfection, and that looks like it was redone. But anyways, what do you guys think? And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of controversy on whether or not long ago, after the ancient Egyptians came, someone else came, maybe they're Egyptians as well, and they reconstructed the face. Because as you guys can see, it's clearly a lion's body and then the face of a pharaoh. So the myth goes, or conspiracy, whatever you want to call it, is that long ago, some other ancient civilization came and redone the structure. But what do you guys believe? Do you guys think it was always like this, or was it reconstructed? And another thing that I wanted to come and see is there's a lot of controversy on how old this is as well. And one of the theories that say that it's actually a lot older is because of all of these watermarks. If you guys can see the structure around it, it has a lot of indentations, and that is caused by water. Now the significance of that is that the Giza area, as you guys can literally see all around, is a desertous area, and there isn't that much rainfall every year. So the only way that there was able to be this much rainfall would have had to been long ago in a different time, where some people like to put it at least 10,000 years old. This is the proof that you guys can see right here. And now when you come a little bit farther back, you can clearly see how the body is so much bigger than the head and completely unproportional. And one thing that I've noticed of the ancient artifacts here in Egypt is that perfection is a very important thing here. So is it really true that they just made one mistake in one of the most important artifacts? I don't know. You tell me. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, I know. I don't really like going on horses. Me, I'm Afghanistan. Yeah?
I want a horse.
No, I'm okay. It's okay. Thank you. Now, if you've watched any of the videos here in Giza, you would know that a lot of the people here, there are touts that are going to try to get as much money out of you as possible. And one thing I've been hearing is that they're very aggressive. So today I want to find out, is it really true? We're going to explore around, and me personally, I don't really want to go on any of the horses and any of the camels. I don't really want to tell you too much of a reason why, but I don't think that the conditions for these horses and camels are the best, and I'm not going to be giving money to the people that are putting them in these conditions. Anyways, over here we see another pyramid, but this one, obviously you guys can literally see, is a lot smaller, and it doesn't really seem like it's that well constructed. So let's walk around and see why that might be. I'm okay, thank you. Well, one of the theories that a lot of people like to say is that there were a lot of other, and there's no denying, there are a lot of other pyramids all across the world. And in fact, one of the countries that have the most pyramids is Sudan, which people might not realize. But anyways, one of the theories is that a lot of the pyramids, the oldest ones, they were the ones that were done long ago. And the newer ones, the ones that you see that are not as well built as the older ones, these are the ones that are the newest. So why do you think that is? Is it because over time they lost the ability to build pyramids, or whatever it is? I don't know, but we can just see and we could just imagine. What do you guys think? Please comment down below. Before we continue to explore more of the Great Pyramids, I actually thought it would be interesting to come over here and see all of these unfinished pyramids, and whatever this is, take a look at that. How crazy is that? It literally just goes all the way down and then stops. Maybe it's possible that it continues to keep going down. And if you guys can see, there's a lot of indentations into the ground surrounded by little blocks. Maybe, I believe, that these would have been passageways and tunnels into the ground. And maybe this is another theory, is that a lot of the artifacts, they're actually underneath the ground. And there is also other people that do believe there's this thing, it's called the labyrinth. Oh my. Yeah, you could see, just for some reason, they have all of these things that go down. It's not even like it's tunnels. Maybe it is tunnels and it does go all the way down. But for now, you can only see a little bit. And over here, look at this. Huh. What's inside here? Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. So it only seems like it's just a chamber. I don't know. What is this? What do you guys think? You guys can see inside, right there on the column, there is a depiction of an ancient Egyptian, and there's one man that is very tall, and then there's another one that is a lot shorter, almost at its knees. Actually, it's just at its waist. So lots and lots to see, so we're going to continue to keep exploring. Actually, see, I think there's many different pyramids. I think like that one might be a pyramid. Obviously, that is a poorly constructed pyramid. I'm not sure if that's even a pyramid. I think these are just buildings that are supposed to be over here. But if you look over there, that actually looks like it's a somewhat well done pyramid at the bottom. And then for some reason at the top, it looks like it was all destroyed. But you know what? Obviously, the Great Pyramids are such a spectacular thing to see. But over here, it's actually very fascinating. The reason why is because for some reason, they just stopped building them. And that's the thing that I find fascinating, is what is the reason that they stopped building them, or were they destroyed, and why were these ones destroyed and the other ones kept fully intact? That is the question. Actually, you could literally see there is so many different ones, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even it probably even goes farther down and all the way over there. And we have a very beautiful view of Cairo. Take a look at that. I think it is time to explore the great wonders of the world, the Great Pyramids of Giza. Let's go. One thing to note, if you guys are ever here in Egypt and you guys want to visit the complex, but you don't want to be surrounded by tourists and all of the people that are trying to get your money, well, you can easily just come over here. You could literally see. It's almost like I'm the only one here. I've seen a few tourists over there, but this is a much less touristy spot. But I really do find it very fascinating myself. Here, there are a lot of old columns. You can see one column right there and a few of them that were destroyed. And over here, as I was saying, I do believe these are like tunnels that are going down into the ground. Let's see how far this one goes. It doesn't go too far, but anyways, look at this. Just the lower half of the man's body. Now we have arrived at the footsteps of the unfinished, or the poorly constructed pyramid right here. And there's another one right there, and I believe there's another one all the way over there. Question is, are we allowed to climb it? Well, I don't see anyone or anything that says no, so I'm going to climb a little bit. Okay, I don't want to get in trouble before I see the pyramid, so I'm thinking maybe I could leave it until the end, but at least we'll climb a little bit. Look at this. We are on one of the pyramids. Hey. Wow, take a look at this. We have arrived at one of the temples here, and you can see there's just a pharaoh sitting on a stone. Sorry, I don't speak Arabic. Anyways, let's see if we can walk inside. Is it allowed? Huh?
video.
Oh, no video.
Oh.
Ah, okay. That's okay. So apparently you're not allowed taking videos, even though this is the most touristy place in the world. That makes very much sense. Really, someone taking a photo right there. But wow, man. Now we're getting closer and closer to the Great Pyramids of Giza, and this is truly incredible. No, I'm okay, thank you. No, I'm okay, thank you. It's okay. You know, one thing I will say is everyone told me that the touts and the people that are trying to sell you horse rides and camel rides are going to be a lot more aggressive. They haven't really been aggressive, I'll be honest. We have a very beautiful view of this pyramid. I believe this one is Kafr or Kufr. No, I think that one's Kufr. I believe this one's Kafr. Kufr. Ah, okay, cool. Hofu. Hafra. Ah, okay, thank you. Bye. You say, you know what? Actually, being honest, there isn't that many people that are very aggressive. Maybe things are getting better here in Egypt. The people are being more kind and respectful, and I really do enjoy that. Shout out to the people here in Giza for being respectful. Anyways, and I don't remember the name of what he said, but you guys heard it, and this is one of the pyramids. You know, the crazy thing is, the closer you get to it, you can really just see how incredible this is. Even though you could literally just be like 10 meters, 20 meters over there, but once you're right beside it, you can really understand how magnificent this structure truly is. Literally, like, look at that one. That's the unfinished one. And then that barely even gets 25% of the way. This just keeps going up and up and up. I'm not sure if I'm allowed because I don't see anyone. I want to touch the pyramid. Is it allowed? I think I have my window right here. Look at this. Hey, we touched the Great Pyramid of Giza. Let's go. And look at this, tourists are here now. I was wondering, where were the tourists? But maybe it's just such a big complex. There's only few places that the tourists like to go to. But look at that. They're climbing. I thought it was not allowed. It says right there, no climbing, as you guys can see. But they're clearly climbing. What does this mean? Should we try? Why not? If other people are doing it, they can't arrest us all. So why not? Let's try. But look at this. This is the area that you go to climb. So I guess it is allowed to climb. Look at this. Right here. So if you go from here, you are all good to climb the pyramids. There's actually a staircase, which makes it very easy. Look at this. We have the view from up here. So amazing. You can see all the tourists in the distance. And it looks like there's a gate. Oh, okay, this is how you get inside. I see. So now I understand why we're allowed to climb up here. Because this is the entrance gate into the pyramid. So you're allowed to climb this little area. All right, so look, this is what I was saying. The Pyramid Khafra. Maybe I'm not pronouncing it right, but you could see. Khafre. Is it not pronounced Khafra? I don't know. Anyways, and then the Pyramid Menkura. So I believe, I don't understand. I thought the Menkura was all the way over there, but one of these are Khafra, one of them are Menkura. I think this one's Khafra. I don't know if you've ever seen that TikTok where the person just comes to the pyramid and looks at it for a second and is like, okay, let's go. But I'm kind of like actually experiencing that. Well, now that I've seen the pyramid, what more is there to really do? I don't know. I mean, okay, here's the pyramid. Very incredible structure. It's amazing. Not saying anything bad about it, but I mean, after you look at it, what are you gonna do more? Look more? I don't know. Maybe there's more things to do. Honestly, I was really hoping that more people would come and interact with me, but it's been very much relaxed over here. Now we just walked a little bit farther into the desert, and now you can really see. Wow, take a look at this. This is the true deserts of Egypt. Nothing but sand and mountains and literally nothing. That's why they call it a desert. But now we have another one of the pyramids. And I'm going to continue to walk a little bit farther so that way we can get such an amazing view. One thing to note is that, honestly speaking about my experience so far, it's a lot more calm than I would have imagined. All the videos that I see on YouTube, the people are getting hassled and it's so hectic and wild. But I don't know, maybe this shows you a different side of the Giza pyramid. The calmness and the relaxing. Look, I won't say a word. Amazing. We have arrived at this amazing spot to see all of the pyramids in full view. Right now, we have actually come around the corner and we've discovered there are 3 separate, smaller pyramids. And something that's very interesting is that, as you guys can see, literally the one that's all the way over there, that is the smallest. That one gets a little bit bigger, that gets a little bit bigger, and then they just continue to get bigger all the way until you reach the biggest one. Look at that. And then from the biggest one, they continue to get smaller. There's that one, the other one that we've already seen, and then all the way over there where we first began. Those are all of the unfinished ones that you barely can even see. Here we go. We have seen all of the pyramids, and at this point, just like the TikTok does, honestly, I don't know if there's anything more to do than say, okay, let's go. And finally, we have arrived to this little market that you can buy many different souvenirs, as you guys can see. But we're not here to buy any souvenirs. One thing we're trying to do is to get a little bit better view of the Sphinx. This is the area that you're going to go to see the beautiful Great Sphinx. Now we have entered the area, the complex of the Sphinx, and apparently there's a corridor that you can see. I don't know how to get inside, but we shall figure out. Oh, it's not here, but let's see what there is behind this. You can't really see anything. Huh. You can't see on camera, but me, I can see with my eyes, and it's very difficult to see. For some reason, they don't want you guys to know what's behind there. If they only wanted you guys to be outside, they would just have bars, but they have all of these extra things, so you can't see. What is the mystery behind that? Maybe we shall never know. When in doubt, follow the tourist. Look at this. And wow, look at the entrance. You just walk through and voila. All the way in the distance you can see the pyramids. And nope, that's the exits. And here we go. Great Sphinx of Giza. And finally, to end the video, we have came to the spot where we first started, the Great Sphinx. Right here. Look at this. How amazing. You can see its tail wrap around, and then, as I told you before, the bottom layer looks very well preserved, and then the top layer, it looks like it was just continuously cut the more you go up, and then all the way to the head. So I think that's going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, peace.